Hello, everyone. Welcome to Jazz Therapy. I'm Jessie, psychotherapist and jazz lover, and it's been a minute since I have been on to do a video or a podcast. I will have some updates for you on that. I mentioned in another video, I just have had a slower pace. I had a significant death in my family, and so I have just kind of been coming back from that. And I really wanted to come and do a jazz therapy video where I talk about some kind of news item and pair that with a meditation, and then also leave you with a jazz song, because there is so much tumult right now in the world. Particularly the persecution of our immigrant brothers and sisters right now in the world. The police state that we are seeing. The murder of a woman, an innocent woman, trying to be an ally. Renee Good, a mother of 3 in Minneapolis. And it's really upsetting and deeply concerning. So I'm having some feelings come up as I'm doing this, and I'm letting them rise. I feel sad, scared, sometimes powerless. I feel angry, feel outraged. And I also feel a sense of obligation. I feel I need to do something. And if you're probably watching this video, I know you probably feel the same way. And it's easy to just see the news and feel like we are powerless or we can't do anything. And this is also one reason why I wanted to start Jazz Therapy, this channel, because I know when I fall into that mode of feeling powerless, that is a sign that I need to really honor all my feelings, take care of them, and then figure out what I can do. And there's so many different things that we can do right now. Keeping ourselves spiritually fortified and anchored is so huge. So in today's video, I would like to do a Buddhist metta or loving kindness meditation. And then I would like to leave you with a song, a jazz song, to just uplift your spirits and keep you bolstered, keep myself bolstered too. I really do this for myself, and then I hope it's a benefit for others, so that we can continue to keep the light of love aflame in our hearts as we just go through this world and everything that is happening. So first of all, let's do this metta meditation, this loving kindness meditation, for ourselves and for the world and for all the parties involved. So I'm just going to invite you to close your eyes with me. I want you to focus on your heart space. The heart chakra is green. And I want you to imagine, I'm going to do the same, that from your heart space, filling your whole body with this golden light, and spreading through your upper torso, chest, neck, and head, all the way down through your feet, filling your whole body. And you might say with me, may I be peaceful, content, free from danger, and liberated. We always start with ourselves. Send this love and kindness and fortification. And now I want you to imagine that from your heart, that this golden light is going to go across the United States, and specifically going to send this light to everyone who is here as an undocumented immigrant, who might be living in fear right now from the ICE raids. Beautiful, good souls who are being persecuted. We're going to send from our hearts this golden light to everyone here who is an undocumented immigrant. May they be peaceful, content, free from danger, and liberated. Now we're going to also come back to our hearts, and we're going to send this golden light to the widow of Renee Good, who was killed last week in Minneapolis, to her 3 children, send this golden light to her wife and her children. May they be peaceful, content, free from danger, and liberated. Now we're going to send this same golden light from our hearts out to everyone who is an ally, who is working in their own ways, small ways, big ways, to stand up, who's protesting, who are being observers. Everyone in the United States who identifies as an ally to our immigrant brothers and sisters, because they too now are in peril. May they be peaceful, all allies, content, free from danger, and liberated. And now these last few might be harder, and that's okay. But I want you to imagine from your heart this golden light going out to everyone who works for ICE, all ICE employees, to the head of the Department of Homeland Security, Kristi Noem, to everyone who works for this agency. May they be peaceful, content, free from danger, and may they be liberated. May they show mercy. And finally, to all federal leadership, including the President of the United States and the Vice President, anyone in positions of power, President Trump and Vice President Vance, and all of those in leadership, be peaceful, content, free from danger, and be liberated. May they show mercy and justice to all, especially our fellow immigrant brothers and sisters. And if you had emotions come up like I did, it's okay. Just let them lovingly come up. And we'll just hold them. And we'll take care of them while we continue to use the love in our hearts as a force for good to fight against the evil and persecution that we see. I'm just going to take a couple deep breaths now to kind of re-anchor and re-ground myself. And just come back here to the present moment. Just come back here to the present. Well, my makeup went south here, but got that meditation done. That's all right. And I feel better. I feel fortified every time I do a practice like this. I feel more empowered. And I hope you do too. It is in my spiritual beliefs to love thy neighbor as thyself, to love thy enemy as thyself, even in these dark times. And that empowers us to go out. Now, on the tangible level, we can also work to be silent observers when ICE is going to be out in the community on raids. We can lobby our Congress people and our legislators to pass bills that give more protections and require ICE agents, for example, not to wear their masks in public. I know in California, where I live, we have that bill, and our governor is fighting as hard as he can. We can donate to charities that support immigrants, and we can keep that love alive in our hearts. And these are just a few things we can do. And we can always pray and meditate wherever we are. I really believe everything helps. So let us get to the jazz, because that is really what soothes me and nurtures me, and let us not forget that jazz, America's art form invented and created by Black Americans, simultaneously co-evolved at the time of a deep civil rights struggle through the civil rights movement, which is absolutely a miracle and a gift that this incredible, beautiful art form came up at the same time there was so much darkness. And so we can still turn to jazz now to keep ourselves bolstered, to bring us beauty and bring us the spirit of resiliency and courage and healing. The song I have for you today comes from a 1959 album. It was a collaboration between Coleman Hawkins, one of the greatest tenor saxophonists ever, and Milt Jackson, genius vibraphonist. The album is entitled Beanbags, a reference to Coleman Hawkins. One of his nicknames was Bean, and Bags was what they called Milt Jackson, one of his monikers. And they're supported by an all-star supporting cast here. Tommy Flanagan on piano, Kenny Burrell pops up on guitar, Eddie Jones on the bass, and Connie Kay on drums. And the song I chose for you is Don't Take Your Love From Me. Now this song is exquisitely beautiful. To me, in it, I hear a deep ache, a yearning, and a prayer. We hear an incredible solo by Coleman Hawkins imploring us, don't Don't go away. Don't remove your love. I burn for that love. I need it. And this song resonated so deeply with me because this is really the spiritual message I needed. That even in these dark times, I cannot turn to hate. I cannot turn to judgment. I have to keep love alive in my heart for myself, for everyone who is scared and is an undocumented immigrant, and even for those who work for ICE and who are in leadership. Don't take our love away. We have to keep on loving. And we also have to keep on standing up and saying, no, this is wrong. And we have to keep resisting. And musically, Coleman Hawkins, Milt Jackson, and their supporters here on this piece just absolutely do this exquisitely. So give it a listen. The whole album is fantastic. Don't Take Your Love From Me, Coleman Hawkins, Milt Jackson, from Beanbags, 1959. Well, this is a little bit of a longer video. Thank you guys for hanging here with me. I'm also going to get back to podcast recording, so be on the lookout for that in the next few weeks. I'm so grateful that you are here with me. May jazz therapy soothe your soul.